Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content. Today, we are going to be talking about Ripple XRP, and honestly, I think that we are very close to seeing something big happening for XRP and also the XRP community. Now, when we talk about what's on my screen right now, major South Korean bank makes foray into cryptocurrency custody. It's funny that we're talking about South Korea, and the reason why, we'll get into that here shortly, is because there's a lot of ties to Ripple, right? And we're going to go into that and discuss that more in depth here shortly, but we do see South Korea's fourth largest bank will incorporate a joint venture to offer cryptocurrency custody services. If we come down here, we do see Woori Financial Group, South Korea's fourth largest lender by total assets, has joined the growing list of institutions that have ventured into cryptocurrency custody. According to a July 11th report by Woori Financial Group, the major banking group has partnered with local blockchain development company CoinPlug to form a joint venture called D-Custody. The JV could be incorporated as early as this month. Now, what's interesting about this is we've been talking about cryptocurrency adoption for quite some time now. I think that it's only a matter of time before we do see pretty much cryptocurrency being held by almost nearly every individual around the world. Now, when we do talk about regulatory roadblocks, we do see here, Korean digital asset COO claims that crypto custody is more predictable than trading, which is why domestic banks are embracing it. We do see while its maritime neighbor Japan allows banks to offer crypto custody directly to its clients, South Korea requires setting up a JV, which complicates the process. Now, we do see here prior to Woori Bank, KB Financial Group had to follow the same path to enter the cryptocurrency or the crypto custody market. Now, what's very interesting about this, right, is the fact that when we talk about, XRP and Ripple regarding South Korea, because this is pretty big. When we talk about, cryptocurrency custody, that means that these banks are essentially going to be acquiring a ton of crypto to really kind of keep in their custody, if you will, for those services. Now, when we talk about South Korea is huge with Ripple and XRP, and you might be wondering why. Well, it's simple. When we come over here, right, we do see Ripple as South Korea's most popular cryptocurrency, but XRP price stays pressured. Totally fine. Now, if we do see here, we do see Korea. This is from Missouri. Now, I actually will be talking about Missouri here shortly, but we do see the XRP holdings, Bitcoin and XRP most popular. We do see XRP is purple or pink, I should say, and then Bitcoin obviously being red, like this navy blue. Now we do see the difference here. XRP is kind of growing on Bithumb. It is a little bit on Corebit and Coin One for the most part. Now we do see largest Korean exchange. This doesn't actually have XRP on here, but we could see the holdings over here, which are pretty intense. Now, if we come over to Masari, now this is off of Medium. We do see Masari report shows investors in South Korea prefer XRP instead of Ethereum. No surprise there, of course, considering the fact that each of the four exchanges holds at least $10 million in digital assets. This drives them to make statements about the assets they own, and they are making statements regarding XRP. This is pretty much that chart that I was talking about regarding XRP and stuff. And then also, this is from Ripple themselves, Ripple on full scale to tap into South Korean market. So I think that overall, when we talk about South Korea and Korea overall, Ripple pretty much holds a huge stake of the pie for Korea and also South Korea. So I wouldn't doubt that a lot of this cryptocurrency that they are going to basically be holding in custody in these banks. I would not be surprised if most of it is XRP. Now, of course, that is a little bit of a stretch, but I do think that this is pretty cool to really kind of see a lot more, adoption on its way for, cryptocurrency and cryptocurrency overall. innovation is going to be happening on a global scale, especially regarding cryptocurrencies nonetheless. So very cool to see. We are seeing a lot more banks kind of ramping up cryptocurrency adoption. I think that this is only the beginning. Now, with that being said, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. I mean, this is actually pretty cool to see. So this was on TV 7 hours ago, I believe, from this tweet. Now this is saying top news. BlackRock's Fink urges World Bank IMF overhaul for green era. There's private capital that can be mobilized for the emerging markets. We also see, but we need to rethink the way the international financial institutions can support low carbon investments at scale. He said of two organizations established 77 years ago in the waning days of World War II, we need a financing system that isn't built around bank balance sheets. And this is actually very funny to actually even read, because I've honestly been saying this for quite some time, that we basically need to march into a green era. It just needs to happen for finance, because finance is the biggest leading cause for environmentally instability, right? And I think that this is only the beginning, especially when we talk about green crypto. XRP, for the most part, is one of the greenest cryptos out there, next to HBAR and a few others. Now, I don't think that this is like a full-on, like even Digital Perspectives is saying here, this is how we're not hyping ourselves up a tree, right? And it's zero doubt. It truly is, because we already know what's to come, right? We already know what's going to be happening. That's why we hold XRP. That's why we believe in Ripple. That's why we believe in the Ripple team. And it's not hype anymore. It never was hype. I mean, sure, there is a lot of that, hopium being spewed all over, Twitter and, whatever. But this is how that a change is happening. It's happening, and it's happening at a fast pace. And I think it's only a matter of time before we really see the switch flipped. And that is where we will basically be seeing a true march into this new green era that we haven't seen forever now. And it's been needed, and it's been on the minds of everybody. Everybody's been talking about it. Governments have been planning around it. And now we are truly seeing, this actually ramp up at a rapid pace. Now, with that being said, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit more about this. Now, I don't know. Okay, so yes. So I'm going to play this video. Now, this is talking about pretty much BRIC nations utilizing some sort of asset to really kind of detach themselves from the SWIFT system to prevent economic risk that sanctions usual cause to these nations. So let's listen in.
Into U.S. sanctions, because if the U.S. is sanctioning you, you can't move money using that SWIFT system. So what's really interesting is, number one, they're creating a payment system that would go around SWIFT. But how do you do that when you have 5 major countries that all have their own currencies? And one of the ways they're doing that is by using possibly cryptocurrency to do that. That would translate their currencies into a single cryptocurrency that is then used through the system and then formulated, I guess, when it gets into their country, back into their own personal currency. So essentially, you're taking currency from one, sending it through as a cryptocurrency, and then back on the other end into transforming it into another currency. And that allows them, again, to get around this SWIFT system in a way that no one had really thought about in the past, because crypto already has all of those things in place. Into U.S.
And that's what we talk about, right? Now, obviously, like when we talk about XRP, right, being all the money, I have concerns on that. I don't think that it's going to be all of the money. Now, that's just my opinion, of course. I'm totally fine if I am proven wrong on that. Now, when we talk about this idea, though, about pretty much not utilizing SWIFT anymore and pretty much detaching themselves from SWIFT, that is where we see huge possibilities opening for a lot of these assets, especially XRP. They basically showed it in this video, basically the idea of money moving through the XRP ledger, utilizing XRP to pretty much convert the crypto, or currency in general into another currency to kind of settle those payments directly from bank A to bank B, utilizing the cryptocurrency XRP or any other cryptocurrency for that instance. I think that this is huge. We've talked about it multiple times. I mean, if you guys are in XRP, you probably have been hearing about this for some times, but we are really seeing it come to fruition in front of our eyes. Now, this is talking about BRIC nations overall. Now, I mean, overall, they said that themselves were probably going to use XLM. So it is hard to see if XRP is going to be the one chosen here or not. But I do think that it is the better choice over XLM, in my opinion. I think XLM's technology is lacking in terms of XLM versus XRP, but that's just my opinion overall. But we are seeing adoption ramping up. We are seeing moves being made. Things are pretty much moving. The clock is ticking, and it is coming very, very close to this new switch happening very soon. So let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. Let me know why you guys are bullish on XRP as well. And if you guys are bullish on XRP, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys can follow me on Twitter at NCashOfficial. You guys could also join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.